Welcome back to Bike Culture Hub, the home of passionate riders, motorcycle lovers, and everyone who lives for that perfect throttle twist. Today, we're diving into something truly special, the 2026 Kawasaki Z400 RS, a bike that blends the golden age of Kawasaki's retro heritage with modern technology and performance. This is not just a motorcycle, it's a statement, a bridge between past and future, and maybe one of the best midweight retros Kawasaki has ever made. When Kawasaki first revived the RS nameplate, fans knew it was more than nostalgia. It was about bringing classic aesthetics into the modern world of riding, where technology, performance, and soul all coexist. The 2026 Z400 RS takes that philosophy and pushes it even further, creating a machine that captures the essence of the legendary Z1 and Z900 RS lineage, but in a lighter, more accessible package that appeals to both new riders and seasoned enthusiasts. Visually, the 2026 Z400 RS is pure art on two wheels. It channels that unmistakable 1970s Kawasaki charm with its rounded fuel tank, bullet-style side covers, chrome accents, and twin-dial instrumentation that looks straight out of the past. But look closer, and you'll see the craftsmanship that defines this bike. The tank's classic teardrop shape blends beautifully with the sculpted seat and that minimalist tail section, creating a silhouette that screams vintage muscle while feeling contemporary and refined. The LED round headlamp adds a perfect touch. It looks old school, but it's fully modern in functionality, delivering a sharp, bright beam for nighttime rides. The dual analog dials feature that perfect retro look, but tucked between them is a subtle digital display offering real-time information like fuel range, gear position, and trip data. Every line of the Z400 RS is designed to evoke emotion. The gold pinstripes on the metallic paint, the spoke-look alloy wheels, and that polished exhaust canister, everything tells you this is a Kawasaki made with love, for riders who appreciate heritage but demand the modern edge. The 2026 model comes in a few striking colors: a classic candy tone green, a bold ebony black with gold striping, and a subtle pearl white that gives it a premium, timeless vibe. Now, let's talk about the heart of this beast, the engine. The 2026 Kawasaki Z400 RS is powered by the same 399 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine that has powered the Z400 and Ninja 400, but with retuned mapping for smoother mid-range torque and a slightly deeper exhaust tone that complements its retro character. Producing around 47 horsepower at 10,000 revolutions per minute and 37 Nm of torque at 8,000 revolutions per minute, it strikes the perfect balance between everyday usability and thrilling performance. It's A2 license friendly in many markets, but it doesn't feel like a beginner's bike. It feels alive, responsive, and refined. Throttle response is crisp and immediate, thanks to Kawasaki's latest electronic fuel injection system. The slip and assist clutch makes gear shifts buttery smooth and reduces fatigue in heavy traffic or long rides. The 6-speed gearbox has been refined for seamless transitions, with ratios that keep the engine in its sweet spot whether you're cruising through city streets or ripping through canyon curves. Top speed sits around 170 km per hour, but what's impressive isn't just how fast it goes, it's how gracefully it gets there. The linear power delivery gives confidence, and the engine smoothness is remarkable for a 400 class twin. Kawasaki has also fine-tuned the exhaust system for 2026, now featuring a redesigned muffler chamber and catalytic setup to meet €6+ regulations without sacrificing the throaty growl enthusiasts love. The note is deeper, richer, and perfectly in tune with the bike's vintage appeal. You hear that classic twin-cylinder burble at idle, and when you open it up, it delivers that emotional crescendo that makes you smile under your helmet. In terms of chassis, the Z400 RS is built on Kawasaki's tried-and-true trellis frame, which offers excellent rigidity while keeping the bike's weight impressively low, around 168 kilograms wet. The handling is precise, light, and confidence-inspiring. The bike feels perfectly balanced, you can flick it into corners with ease, and it responds instantly to every input. The combination of a 41mm telescopic front fork and a preload adjustable rear shock provides just the right blend of comfort and sportiness. Whether you're carving twisties or gliding down a boulevard, the ride is composed and predictable. Braking is handled by a 310mm front disc with a twin-piston caliper and a 220mm rear disc, supported by Kawasaki's advanced ABS system. The feedback from the brakes is progressive and strong, giving riders full control even under hard braking conditions. For urban riders, the setup feels secure and easy to modulate, while spirited riders will appreciate its confidence during aggressive rides. When it comes to ergonomics, the Z400 RS hits a sweet spot. The upright riding posture, wide handlebars, and comfortable seat height of 800mm make it accessible for riders of all sizes. The foot peg positioning is neutral, not too far forward, not too aggressive, perfect for long commutes or weekend rides. The seat is plush enough for daily use but firm enough for sporty riding. Kawasaki clearly designed this bike for riders who want to enjoy every moment, not just get from point A to point B. Technology-wise, the Z400 RS keeps it simple yet effective. You get ABS as standard, LED lighting all around, and an optional smartphone connectivity module that links to Kawasaki's Radiology app. Through the app, riders can access ride data, maintenance logs, and trip information, all wrapped up in a clean, modern interface. It's a neat touch that brings a bit of 21st century flair to this retro masterpiece. Fuel efficiency is another highlight. Thanks to the efficient twin-cylinder engine, riders can expect around 28 to 30 km per liter, depending on riding style. With its 14-liter tank, that translates to a range of nearly 400 km, perfect for weekend escapes without frequent fuel stops. On the road, the Z400 RS feels alive, the throttle has that tactile connection, the suspension soaks up imperfections gracefully, and the steering remains nimble yet stable. It's not a bike that overwhelms, it's one that invites you to ride more, to explore, to rediscover the joy of motorcycling. Whether you're an experienced rider looking for a classic second bike or a new rider wanting to start your journey with something truly special, this Kawasaki delivers an emotional experience that few bikes in its class can match. Kawasaki's attention to detail shines through everywhere. The tank badges are beautifully crafted metal, not stickers. The paintwork has depth and richness that stands out under sunlight. Even the switchgear feels premium, solid clicks, tactile feedback, everything where it should be. It's a reminder that this isn't just another 400 cubic centimeters motorcycle, it's a product of passion, heritage, and engineering excellence. As for pricing, Kawasaki has kept things surprisingly competitive. The 2026 Z400 RS is expected to start around $6,999 in the US market, £6,499 in the UK, and approximately 1.6 million PKR in Pakistan, depending on taxes and import duties. Considering what it offers, the craftsmanship, the performance, and that irreplaceable retro charm, it's an excellent value proposition. Unique selling points? Absolutely. The Z400 RS stands out as a bike that captures the magic of Kawasaki's golden era without feeling outdated. It delivers the emotional connection of a vintage motorcycle with the dependability, efficiency, and refinement of modern engineering. It's lightweight, easy to handle, stylish, and perfectly balanced between daily usability and weekend thrill rides. And that, my friends, wraps up our deep dive into the all-new 2026 Kawasaki Z400 RS. What do you think? Is this the perfect blend of old and new, or do you prefer something more futuristic like the Z400 Naked? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, we'd love to hear your take. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, subscribe to Bike Culture Hub, and don't forget to ring the bell icon so you never miss an upload. We've got more amazing reviews, comparisons, and ride tests coming your way very soon. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep the culture alive.